This is the Backwoods Boys, bringing y'all a shad fishing rig. I want to show you how to set this up. It's a great technique for catching them. I'm going to show y'all possibly two different ways depending on how time goes in this video, so I don't want to make it too long. But this rig setup, it'll help you really effectively. It works great for me. Shad come down, they move through the rivers, and fun fish to catch. I don't eat them or anything, keep them, but good catfish bait, and they're fun to catch. Just they put up a good little fight. But anyway, for this rig, I'm gonna show y'all now. This would be considered my main line in this video because I don't have a my fishing pole. This is already rigged up on my fishing pole, but I want to show y'all how to make this. So this is my main line, so don't y'all get confused. I'll let y'all know though. But what you'll need is a bead stopper, egg weights, and shad dart, shad spoon. Not shad spoon, sorry. Just a spoon of any kind. I use a bunch of these. I have a bunch of different designs of them. They're cheap. They're like $1 a package, $2-3. Sorry, but it's not too expensive. All right. So what you want to do is you want to have your barrel swivel down here, and you want to put the bead and then your weight. The whole point of this bead, guys, is so that the weight doesn't beat your knot all up, and sometimes that can just lead to problems. So make sure you don't put the bead on the wrong way. So the purpose of the bead though is just so it's not beating up your knot constantly on this main line, because your line could break. And so I've got this already, and I want to connect my rig to this, but I'm going to show you how to set that rig up right now. Alright, so I've got myself some cutout fishing string. You want to use like whatever you're using. Say you're using 10-pound test. That's a little heavy for shad fishing, but say you were using 10-pound test, maybe use 12 to 15-pound test. You want to use something heavier than what you're using on your main line. You want to use whatever's coming off to hold your bait, your lure. Whatever's coming off that barrel swivel on the other end, you want to make sure that's heavier line. So yeah, make sure you do that, because if you get hung, there's lots of snags in rivers and stuff, and sometimes it'll help support that fish a little extra. It'll help you out a lot. But so I've got this, and then this would be my cutout piece of line. Just get about a piece of line about 1 foot long. You can trim it up if it's too long. And what you want to do is you want to just do a regular like fishing knot, clench knot, whatever you can do. Don't use a polymer knot or any type of those kind of knots for this, because that won't work. But you want one part to be shorter than the other. So you maybe want okay, so I've got a little bit. This line ends here, but this line, it goes. There's a lot left, but you can trim it up like I said earlier. So what I want to do is I want to take this and I want to tie my clench knot, my fisherman's knot. So 5 to 7 times, just twist it. I'm going to take this bead off. It's really hard to hold on to that because I don't have it on a fishing pole right now. Alright, so I'm twisting it. That's about 6 times. And then you want to bring that shorter piece that you got, and you want to bring it to that hole that's right behind your barrel swivel. And when you put it through that hole, it'll open up this hole. So basically you just made a big hole when you put that line through that little hole. So then you wanna bring that, pull it apart, and then you'll start to form a knot there, and then just slide that knot down. So just pull your knots together. So alright, there we go. So I've got 2 pieces coming off, and I've got that one short piece still, and I've got this long piece. So, but I want about a 6-inch piece at the top as my top line. This is about, so I need to trim that up, and y'all understand in a second. It just might look a little confusing right now, but so I've got about a 4-inch piece of line here, and then I need to come over here and I need to trim this off right about here. Okay, so got about 4-inch piece of line here. I've got maybe 6 or 7-inch piece of line here. Alright, so now what I usually run is my shad dart and then my spoon. So I want to get me a shad dart out. Okay, so this is a shad dart. It's got a swivel on it because it was already used it's in my tackle box. So let me just take it off right quick. I'll show y'all what it looks like in a little bit better. Shad dart. It's got a fuzzy tail behind, and it's just got a little lead head on it, but it's not heavy at all. So then again, I want to do my little fisherman's knot. So got my lure there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, same thing. You want to come back to that loop you just made, and then you want to go back through the other loop you just made. So it's not a hard knot at all. You just gotta, it doesn't really take practice either. You just gotta know what you're doing. But it's not hard, like I said. Alright, so I've got my shad dart coming off here, and then on that second, on the longer piece of line, you want to run your spoon. I would definitely run the spoon behind your shad dart, because the spoon's really usually where you'll catch the fish, but sometimes on that shad dart you will. But I like to run the spoon in the back because I feel like it creates more attention behind, and it'll maybe get them attracted to the shad dart. So I've got so shad dart's here, and then I've got my second long piece of line. Alright, same thing. I'm gonna take my spoon. This one's got a green, just got a green little bit of fade, but the rest of it's a white spoon. It's got some sparkles on it, and it's not really a weighted spoon or nothing. It's not one of those heavy spoons. And then okay, so gonna do me another fisherman's knot. These aren't no really seriously huge fish. You don't gotta do none of them crazy knots. And then same process. You just gotta do it a couple times. Alright, so that's on there good. Alright, so I've got my shad dart here and my spoon here. So while this is going through the water, your shad dart, it'll be I'm sorry you guys, I'm trying to hold this up. So your shad dart will be back here swimming. Well, I can't clearly hold it up, but your spoon will be back here shaking, and your shad dart will be moving, and it creates a great look in the water. I think it looks a lot better with the spoon behind. And sometimes today I was just running just the spoon. I didn't have a shad dart at all, but just keep a weight on there. So this is what the whole rig will look like. And if y'all want me to make some more videos like this, leave a comment. Check out my buddy's account, Buckslayer. I'm going to show y'all in just a second what this will look like finished. But check out my friend Buckslayer. Check out his account. He's got good videos. Subscribe to him. And yeah, he's one of my good buddies. But so this is what it's going to look like. Got my barrel swivel here. My main line's right here. And then it comes off. And then I've got the shad dart. And I've got my spoon. So this is a really great way you can catch fish. I don't know if I can really get the whole thing in the camera at once, but yeah, so essentially this is what you got. And if y'all go shad fishing, or y'all do some type of other fishing, trout, salmon or something, I'll think of some rigs and I'll make y'all some videos on it. I mean, I'm trying to help y'all out, and maybe y'all can help me out, give me some feedback on maybe tips or tricks you use if you go shad fishing or something. And yes, hope y'all enjoyed this episode. This is the Backwoods Boys. Thank y'all. Like and subscribe.